Helios parameters. Of course. This should look...
Cassette depository is just through the portal over there.
Oh, no.
This is the torch of civilization and the future. Chin up. One day we'll touch the etheric sea and the universe beyond.
The cafeteria menu's not bad this week. What do you say we... Leave it to me. When you come back...
Data's running slow. Just 5 more minutes. I'll stay. Get the students out first.
Why is the... still failing?
Those are just the server racks for the cassette frequency data. Stop resonating with them. At this rate, you'll trigger an overload. Easy. Yes. This is our first meeting. I'm Mornier, Space Trek Collective researcher and professor at Star Torch Academy. Do I not look the part? You came to burn your cassette, right? I'll take you. I know.
What was that just now?
Recollections. Recollections of past Space Trek researchers, staff, and students. Data stored in the cassettes. More precisely, memories. They're crucial to the continuity of self-aware consciousness. It's what makes us truly human. Lahairoi is constantly shrouded in the Void Storm, a byproduct of the Void-born Threnodian. It has the power to disintegrate the frequency of any living being. To counter this, the Institute produced cassettes, devices designed to capture and preserve a person's frequency and memories, safeguarding their very existence. The cassettes of the deceased are kept here. You likely resonated with one of the stored frequencies. It happens occasionally, but... Anyway, for now, let's get you to the burning room.
Burning protocol initiated. Resonance link confirmed. Burning in 5, 4, 3...
Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
You're awake!
those were my memories. But the last one...
Something wrong? Feeling unwell?
No, I'm fine. So, this is a Rebel cassette.
Yes. Your frequency has been copied and transcribed into it. But before it can be put into service, it needs calibration.
Huh. So that noise earlier wasn't an error. This frequency code, I've seen the exact same one in the database. Identical codes caused a conflict during transcribing. Normally, resonators from similar origins have close matches. But a perfect match? And stranger still, it's not in any official archive. The file is empty. Hmm?
Just a data error. Overwriting.
And
This frequency cassette recorder, or FCR, will alert you when a void storm appears. It also dampens the effects of the storm and stabilizes your existence here in Lahai Roy. So, keep it on you at all times. But without adequate precautions, it still won't fully protect you from the void storm's effects. Many surveyors and students have had their frequencies erased.
Professor Mornier? About my frequency.
I have read your report. You're stable for now. Compared to your enrollment checkup, your rebel's curve has leveled out. As for the void worm, there's no precedent. No one's ever survived having their frequency devoured. So don't take unnecessary risks. That's rule number 1. I understand.
Professor Mornier, where are you? If possible.
What's happening?
It's about the artificial sun's launch process.
That's the second time.
We can't get a word.
Not that my being there will help. I'll be there shortly. And you, remember, sorry. There's an urgent matter I need to attend to. Oh, there's no need to shy away. The Research Institute...
That artificial sun they spoke of.
In simple terms, it's our plan to replace the sun you see in the sky.
You're planning to replace the Exostrider's drive. Is that what the new solar...
Professor Mornier, what a relief to see you. Oh.
Actually... Well then...
I appreciate your perspective, Professor Anselm. But according to Royan calculations, this launch window is the best we've had in decades.
How can you be so certain, Warren? There,
optimal window is derived from those indecipherable runes, with no methodology disclosed. Even
The Roya are our partners, Professor. Their calculations are unquestionable. All we can do is uphold our side of the bargain and make sure the new solar ceremony. Well then, I believe counsel from a third person may serve us well at this point.
I'm inclined to proceed with the original plan. But given the unsatisfying results from the last simulation, I understand Professor Anselm's concerns. I'll go to Beata Woods to consult with the Heliotic Six.
What matters now is ensuring that the Institute can calculate and calibrate the reactor drive's data. We all know the importance of Hyvatia in this process. And I sincerely hope you'll place this is a shared achievement between the Collective and the Roya, the very future of Lahai Roy. I respect your caution and the pride you take in your work. But please...
Huh. Fine words. Just don't forget that I warned you.
Sorry if I'm being blunt. I'm sure, but I recognize every face here, except, so you're here to record your cassette.
He comes recommended by the Black Shore.
The Black Shores? So you came here by the same means as Miss Cheat. Her sudden appearance in the Academy caused quite a stir that day. Would you mind sharing? I don't deal with the Academy all that much. All I heard...
This may not be the right time for such...
Oh, forgive me. Well, if you have the Black Shores allow me to introduce myself. I'm, aside from the rooms marked no entry, the rest of the facility is open for... I'm sure Professor Mornier will give you a thorough tour. But please, don't take too long. A key... Alas, my work calls. I'll leave you to it.
Sorry you had to witness their quarrel. Anyway... Now that you're caught up, may I ask you a question? Would you like to attend the new solar ceremony?
Me? But I'm just...
Consider this my personal invitation. I'd want you there to witness it. The rise of the new sun, and humanity taking their first steps into the future they've built with their own hands.
I'd be honored to witness the rise of Lahai Roy's news.
Then it's settled.
Void storm detected near Sundermere. Readings rising rapidly. The source is the Hyvatia detector.
Give me a full report.
Yes, Professor. Hyvatia has been compromised by the Void Storm. It's gone rogue. The defense, their target is the Institute itself.
The Void Storm has corrupted the Hyvatia detector, a critical sensor for the reactor drive. It's off.
Wait! Someone's near the detector!
Warning. Unauthorized presence detected. Institute lockdown initiated. All personnel must proceed to the nearest safe zone. All exits will be sealed in 5 minutes.
What? I never authorized this command.
What's the situation?
Hyvatia's contamination triggered the highest level safety protocol. Well, I tried to stop it, but
Then we need to find a way to get out there.
Wait! The main train's suspended under lockdown.
Professor Mornier, I need to borrow an Institute vehicle.
We have backup vehicles at the transfer gate.
The same way I got in.
He should have made it to the Institute by now. No danger there. I'll handle this without dragging him into it. That message I just got, it's from the Fraxidus liaison. The Void Storm should have erased him. Yet here I am getting a message from a dead man. Someone's using his comms ID. They know what I did, but haven't blown my cuffed last signal pinged from around here. Contaminated exoswarm. Better clear them out first. Guess who? Have these exoswarm been altered? Fraxidus must be behind it. Huh? I heard something. Watch the corner! Gotta go fast! That's all you got? Huh? I heard something. I'm just getting started.
You got here quicker than I expected.
You? Impossible. Who are...
The poor Fraxidus liaison. Or... it's all...
Spare me.
Oh, so the name turned me in, and the Space Trek Collective will come for you. Either way, you're a problem for the same gift you've always received.
Now's not the time for questions. Careful. Hyvatia's gone haywire. We need to stop it before it reaches the Institute.
Whisper. One with the sounds.
Drive safe! Go over here. I'm just getting started.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
Don't blink! You'll miss the best part! Watch the corner! Mark! New look! You haven't seen anything
Swift and resolute.
yet.
One with the sounds. You will obey. Shadow descends.
Drive safe! Check this out.
One with the sound. Endure and defy. Nowhere to hide.
Drive safe!
Barely made it. Thanks for the help.
So, why were you here?
What happened here? Seal off the area immediately. Pull the system logs and report all damages to the Institute. If I recall correctly, you are supposed to be in class. I expect a proper explanation.
Professor Warren, they're just students.
Quiet! I'm asking her, not.
I noticed that Hyvatia was out of control, so I tried to stop it.
A malfunction in the Institute's primary detector is no small matter for a student to handle. You should have notified the Academy or the Institute immediately, not thrown yourself into danger alone.
I just acted before I could think.
Acted before you could think? Regardless of your circumstance, if you can't provide a
Its malfunction had nothing to do with me.
Denial won't get you anywhere. If you don't tell us exactly, do you even remember what Star Torch stands for?
Please calm down, Professor Warren.
Ah, the new student. I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You must be feeling unsettled after. Of course, I don't mean to put the blame on a student.
Linnéa's behavior is suspicious. But judging by what I just saw, there must be another reason. It was Linné who protected me from Hybatia's attack. If she were the culprit, she could have slipped away in the chaos. But she didn't. Until we know the cause for certain, punishing her...
My apologies for the tone. But the Institute has poured everything into this ceremony. If something has gone wrong, we need... And as a witness to the incident, after you.
The Academy has reviewed the incident, Professor Warren. While we share your concern over the Institute...
What were you doing when Hyvatia lost control, Miss Linné? Why?
I was escorting Rover to burn his cassette at the Institute. On my way back to the Academy, I noticed abnormal frequency spikes and contaminated exoswarm near Sundermere. Before I could act, I was surrounded. I tried to contact the Academy, but the Void Storm blocked communication. Exoswarm remains should still be there. I assume you are all...
No such remains were found, Miss Linné. Making things up.
That was quick. What about the surveillance cameras? They're equipped to handle Void Storm interference. They should have
They didn't. And in fact, you aren't in the footage at all. I wonder what you were doing.
What if the footage was tampered with? Her presence could have been erased.
Possible, but only if she...
Since neither side can confirm that,
We should expand the scope of the investigation. Remember the security.
you mean the breach that exposed a flaw in the system?
Do you have anything else to add, Miss Lene?
Then please remain on Academy grounds until the investigation is...
One last thing, Miss Lene. You're from the new Federation.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I just noticed you stay at the Academy, even during breaks. Never thought of going home?
Thanks for asking, Professor. I keep in touch with my parents whenever I can. If you're implying I have some secret agenda...
Not at all. I simply want...
I don't think that's something you should concern yourself with, Professor.
Let's not waste any more time, Professor Warren.
Thanks for speaking up for me.
What was that device you had when Hyvatia went berserk?
Straight to the point, huh? I thought you let it slide like they did.
Highly unlikely.
Good. You're still you.
What's your real purpose?
Let's talk somewhere else. This place is suffocating.
Heading to the testing field. Be careful.
You're not just a student, are you?
I've always wished I were just an ordinary student, but, well... Ever thought about throwing everything away? The responsibilities, the secrets you can't share, the constant weight on your shoulders? Just letting it all go and living a carefree life like the rest of them? Just a passing thought. I know it's not something you'd admit to, whether you've ever wished for it or not. Not someone like you. But we're not the same. I just really want to be like the other students here. This place always brings me peace. You want to know who I really am so you can connect the dots on that incident, right? I can tell you, but only if you promise me one thing. Let me stay here, at the Academy, as a student.
Is it really so important to you?
Yeah, more than I can say. I'll take your silence. So, you've heard those old pulling a switcheroo stories, right?
HQ, this is Lene. Sorry, Overseer. We were ambushed. Don't worry. I'll make it to Star Torch Academy in Lahai Roy in time. I'll complete the mission. Assigned by the Grand Architect.
Spoiler alert. Their mission wasn't completed. Professor Warren knows I'm from the New Federation, but not exactly which part. It's called the Lawless Zone. Let's just say you'd see blood spilled every 3 days on average. That's where I grew up. I had talent, and the new feds saw it. Put me to work, off the record, dirty jobs. Then, that day happened. It was an accident, but I saw my chance. An admission letter to Lahai Roy's Star Torch Academy. I found that recording I played you on the real Lene's liaison at the Academy. So, I quickly learned she wasn't just a regular student from the start. Even so, I came to Lahai Roy. Everything here, it's nothing like the new Fed. People don't question themselves.
And do you want to be one of them?
Look, as far as I'm concerned, the Fraxidus, we have shared interests.
A student wouldn't, even if we solve this. Do you think you'll be able to... That being said, I do know I stood up to Warren for you because I chose to trust you.
You know, sometimes you really do sound like a teacher. All right then, let me rephrase. I like this school. I've met good people here. That's why I hope you'll help me find out why the Fraxidus...
Let's do this.
As for our first lead, what we do know is Hivacia's malfunction in the contaminated it looks like Academy tech. Maybe the department...
But why would the Academy allow something...
Maybe its appearance is just a disguise. Or maybe, after all, that contact who's been feeding me orders might still be inside the... If you're ready to start making moves, I know a short... Right this way! Found it! It was hiding pretty deep. Like I thought, the record isn't in the ordinary directory.
Which means... someone hijacked the...
Correct. I just scanned the device itself. Long story short, it's...
Stuff designed from Exostrider tech.
And here's the kicker. Whoever made this can control it remotely.
So it can be activated again at any time.
Exactly. It's literally... You're probably wondering why I didn't hand this over to the Academy, right? Before we identify the Fraxidus contact, so first, we've got to neutralize the threat. With the production records and devices... It'll reboot during the process, though. And...
You mean the mechs here will be affected?
Yes. That's why I'll need you to...
Sure. I've got you.
All right. Starting now. Having someone cover my back like this.
Leave it to me. One with the sound.
Quick and clean. It's been overwritten. Don't have to worry about it being remotely controlled. You got me. It's been a while. Stay in your comfort zone too long and you start to slack off without realizing it. Back in the day, I would have handled this in 28 seconds flat. Because the longest reboot time for the auto defense array is 28 seconds. Sorry, back to the Academy's mechs. Also, the device's data? All right. I was once tasked to hack into the Institute's data, but I didn't change anything. Just threw in a few emojis and left a note telling them to upgrade their encryption. That backfired, though.
Back to those waveforms. If one is Hyvatia...
I think you're right. Let's head to the Space Trek archive, then. Allow me to introduce Miss Iris. That's right, she's the Archives Administrator, responsible for indexing all the data here. A very reliable senior, you could say.
Hello, I'm Iris, the Retrieval AI of the Space Trek Archive. Miss Lene and Rover, what can I help you with today?
Oh, you look beat. Everything okay, Miss Iris?
The Archive experienced a data leak recently, so I'm running system maintenance in the background. But don't worry, routine queries are still available.
We want to look up info related to this waveform data.
Searching now. Found 3,281 matching entries. Should I list them all?
That's a lot. Add these keywords. Void storm and exoswarm contamination.
Understood. Narrowed down to 324 results. Down to 3 results now.
Big improvement. Let's split up and review them.
Locations for those files are marked. Need anything else? Maybe some tips on your school life? Never call Mr. Sigma Traffic Illuminator. Unless you're up for a 10-minute non-stop heist.
Why does Iris keep flagging my thesis?
Huh. This could be useful. Determining, looks like it's a... I can't, but if I match, it's a void one.
How's it going? What I found were mostly things we already knew. A void? They're planning to use the device to trigger a void worm's ramp?
The research and...
That's the most likely target. Looks like the contaminated whatever their game is. The real goal. Void worms spawn under the This isn't a problem. I'll leave that to you. As for me, the Department of Engineering's craft, if they activate them to lure with the manufacturer, the Space Trek Collective has to, like I said, it's only about besides, but the, Is that the time? By now, they've probably noticed I've overwritten the device's permission. This contact of ours isn't going...
Miss Lene, the Academy requires your presence for a follow-up inquiry concerning Also, we've received an anonymous report alleging that a criminal record and prison history under the name Lene. Please cooperate with him.
I'll answer any questions you have, but this has nothing to do with...
Very well, then. Please return.
Sorry. I'll count on you for the rest.
If, as Lene said, the Phyrexis have infiltrated the Academy, I need to be careful who I alert in the Institute. For that, I need someone I can trust. Looks like I'll have to visit the infirmary again.
Ah, what a rare visitor. I assume the Void Storm...
The Phyrexis have contacts inside the Academy.
That's certain. What do you need from a school doctor like me?
Because I'm still new to the Academy. Professor Mornier isn't around, and I have no way to judge.
And you trust me?
You gave me a hint when we first met, didn't you? Saying welcome back and recognizing me as a Black Shore's bloom bearer. That's not on my official record. Besides, Chisa mentioned I left the Academy in a hurry. So, someone must have helped to erase my trail. It didn't exactly act like that was our first meeting.
Interesting theory. Though I'm not
going to admit it, huh? Fine.
I see. Pests and void worm attack on the Research Institute. It must be part of a bigger plan, don't worry. I'll handle things with the Institute. Whatever you discover, or whatever course of action you choose, I won't interfere. I'll provide support when the time comes. Go do what you must.
Last week? Oh, I spotted it. Good to see you again.
Why do we have to pay
Hello there. Can I help you with something? Miss Lene. Wait, are you Rover? Miss Lene asked me to tell you that if you're coming this... Not really. She got a sudden... It's rare to see her so down. By the way, here's her room number.
Detected. Strong behavior and Spectrum signature match.
We've got the mind-bending herder, traffic illuminator.
Well, look.
I've informed Dr. Herson and Professor Mornier about the situation. The Fraxidus' plan is still unclear, so it's best not to act rashly. Any investigation...
Nothing urgent for now. Sorry about this mess. I really should have cleaned up. You know, back in the new Fed, my room was just... mercenaries? We don't know what a real life is. We don't... But... the more... At first, I only saw the Academy as a way to outrun my Merc pack.
Star Torch Academy. It's really important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, every day here is a blessing. I get to splash color around, cruise on... This place may be buried under frost, but it feels brighter and freer than anywhere I...
About that anonymous report on Linné's...
The Fraxidus is Linné. Mercs in the new Fed are essentially government contractors. After I took her identity and faked my death, they wiped all my Merc records clean. Now that I think about it, it's kind of funny. I can't even prove who I really am anymore. Whichever Linné I am. But still, I truly appreciate what... Thank you for speaking up for me. It's rare to have trust unbound by contracts. I'm not a student here anymore. The Academy let me know the result of their investigation. They're kicking me out, sending me back to the new Fed. And it's either back to the... Not like I choose either one of them. So, before the Academy, I've never belonged here.
Is that really what you believe?
Sorry.
Attention all faculty and students. Voidstorm activity detected. Seek immediate shelter nearby. Do not leave Academy grounds. The Voidstorm will cover the entire campus in 5
The
minutes.
Void Worm.
Initiate
And the target
emergency
is...
protocol 5
Oh.
now.
Not the Research Institute.
Attention all faculty
It's heading